Here are our 10 financial tools. In addition to the most powerful in the power to choose, here are 10 financial tools that we'll be talking about through the entire webinar series if you choose to join me for the next 6 weeks. All free, all in the same format, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But your number one, I believe your number one financial tool is for you to know, live, and love your purpose. Because here's the real deal. Our money is a tool to help us achieve the purpose for which we were made. It's a tool. Money is not our purpose. Having money is not our purpose. That used to be me. I used to chase money so far, it got me into all kinds of trouble. I filed bankruptcy at 25, 18 years ago, only to realize that it was my choices that was the issue, not what was in my bank account. It was my choices. I didn't need to be filing bankruptcy. I just needed to not spend anymore. I needed to get a game plan together. I don't want to get on that tangent, but I understand because I thought my purpose was to have money, have status, drive the coolest car, have the coolest clothes. I mean, that was me. I'm not saying that's everybody, but when you know your purpose, when you're living out your purpose, and when you're loving your purpose, then money is not your purpose. It's a tool to help you achieve it. And I want to encourage you in that. Your second financial tool, and it's your values. So we're going to write down there, your values. And what you could say is, and by the way, there's a little line next to these numbers or to these things on your worksheet there. That's for you to check where you think you're good or not so good at. Okay. You kind of check it if you're good. I'm good in that area. I think I have that down. If you're not, then leave it open with something we can work on. But number two is your values. And I would say just your values about money. And this goes for your entire family. You know, what are your family values about money? How do you understand it? Do you respect it? Do you use it wisely? Do you see it as a tool for you to accomplish your purpose, right? Or do you see it something you should be chasing after that's going to define you? So you got to understand, what are your values, all right? Number three, your relationships. Man, I tell you what, if you read that Thou Shalt Prosper, Rabbi Daniel Lapin too, you'll see that money and relationships go together. And when they go well, it's exciting. When they don't go so well, it's like mortifying, right? It's a huge hurt in our lives when money causes rifts or pain or issues in relationships, especially in marriages. 50% of divorces are as a result of money fights. Just can't get together, can't get on the same value system or same understanding. And that's a challenge. I mean, me and my wife, we have values that we're going to give first, save second, and spend last. Those are our values. And are we perfect at it? No, we're not perfect at it. Do we have wants and desires? Of course. But our relationship is founded on those principles of value. We value money the same. And that was something we talked a lot about before we got married. I know not everyone has that opportunity, but you do now, because we talked about that already. It's an obstacle opportunity. It's an opportunity. So your financial tools are relationships. And I'm not just talking about with your spouse or with your children. I'm talking about at work or with your people you sell to as clients or customers, or with people that are going to help you launch a business or build a business, those kinds of things. So your relationships are hugely important in your toolbox to build your firm foundation for your finances.